Hello everyone and welcome to Old Coins TV channel. If you love exploring the world of coins, their history, value, and rare discoveries, you've come to the right place. Here, we'll share exciting information about coins from around the world, from ancient treasures to modern currency. So, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and hit the bell icon to never miss our latest videos. If you are a coin collector or even someone who casually checks their pocket change, today's video might completely change the way you look at your coins, because we are diving deep into the fascinating story of the 2002 Germany 20 euro cent coin with the J mint mark, a coin that many people ignore but which carries incredible historical significance, unique design features, and surprising collector interest. First introduced in 2002 as part of the launch of the euro currency across Europe, this coin represents one of the earliest issues of modern European money, and the J mint mark specifically indicates that it was minted in Hamburg, one of Germany's official mint locations, making it part of a wider mint system that includes marks like A, D, F, G, and J, each representing different cities. Now what makes this coin visually unique is its beautiful Spanish flower shape, a distinctive edge design that sets it apart from most round coins, along with its golden color created from a special alloy called Nordic gold, which is actually a mix of copper, aluminum, zinc, and tin, giving it durability and resistance to corrosion. The coin weighs approximately 5.74 grams and has a diameter of around 22.25 millimeters, making it slightly larger and heavier than many small denomination coins. On the reverse side, you will see the map of Europe designed by Lux, symbolizing unity among European nations, while the obverse side features the iconic Brandenburg Gate, representing German identity and history, making this coin not just currency but a symbol of political and economic unity. Now here's where things get interesting. Many viral videos and online posts claim that this coin is worth hundreds, thousands, or even millions of dollars, but the truth is much more grounded, because this coin was produced in extremely large quantities, with total mintage numbers reaching into the hundreds of millions for each mint mark, meaning it is actually quite common in circulation. However, that does not mean it has no value at all, because condition plays a huge role in coin collecting, and a 2002 J20 euro cent coin in very fine or uncirculated condition can be worth slightly more than face value, especially to beginner collectors or those completing euro sets, and in rare cases where the coin has minting errors such as misstrikes, rotated dies, or unusual defects, the value can increase significantly, sometimes reaching tens or even hundreds of dollars depending on rarity and demand. Collectors often search for these error coins because they are produced accidentally and are far less common than standard coins, making them highly desirable in the numismatic market. Another reason this coin remains interesting is that it belongs to the very first year of euro coinage, which gives it historical importance as part of a major monetary transition in Europe, and first-year coins often attract collectors simply because they mark the beginning of a new era. Still, it is very important to be careful of misinformation online, as many exaggerated claims about extreme values are simply clickbait, and real collectors agree that most standard examples of this coin are worth only their face value unless they have rare features or exceptional condition. So if you have this coin, don't expect instant millions, but definitely take a closer look, check the mint mark, inspect for errors, and preserve it properly because even small details can make a difference over time. In conclusion, the 2002 Germany 20 euro cent coin with the J mint mark is not just spare change, it is a small piece of European history, a symbol of unity, and a potential collectible item depending on its condition and uniqueness. So before you spend it, make sure you truly understand what you have in your hands, because sometimes the most ordinary looking coins can still hold hidden stories and collector interest waiting to be discovered. Online coin As we continue exploring the true potential of the 2002 Germany 20 euro cent coin with the J Mint mark, it becomes even more important to understand how collectors actually determine value in the real world, because coin collecting is not just about age or appearance but a combination of rarity, condition, demand, and historical context, and this is where many beginners make mistakes by assuming that every old coin is automatically valuable, which is simply not true. For example, a coin in very fine condition means it has been circulated and shows visible wear on high points like the design details, edges, and lettering, yet it still retains most of its original features clearly visible. And while this condition is respectable, it is not the highest grade, as uncirculated or mint state coins can command much higher prices due to their near-perfect preservation. Now when we talk specifically about the 2002 J Mint mark, collectors sometimes look for subtle differences such as sharper strikes, cleaner surfaces, and even slight variations that may have occurred during production, because even small minting inconsistencies can attract attention in the numismatic community, especially if they are documented and verified. Another key factor that increases interest in such coins is the idea of completing a full set. Since Germany released euro coins from multiple mint locations, and collectors often try to gather all mint marks from a single year, making coins like the J Mint part of a larger collecting goal rather than a standalone treasure. Furthermore, over time, coins from the early euro years may gradually gain more recognition simply because they represent the beginning of a major economic shift, and as older generations of coins disappear from circulation due to wear, loss, or melting, the surviving examples in better condition may slowly become more desirable. However, it is still crucial to stay realistic, because even though some rare coins or exceptional specimens can reach higher values, the majority of these coins remain affordable and accessible, which is actually a good thing for new collectors who want to start their journey without spending large amounts of money. If you truly want to find hidden value, you should carefully inspect your coin under good lighting, possibly use a magnifying glass, and look for unusual features like double strikes, off-center designs, or surface anomalies, as these are the types of characteristics that can transform an ordinary coin into something special. Also, storing your coin properly in protective holders or albums can help maintain its condition over time, which is essential if you plan to keep it as a collectible investment. In the end, the real beauty of the 2002 Germany 20 euro cent J coin lies not just in its monetary value but in the story it tells, from the birth of the euro to the craftsmanship of German mints, making it a meaningful piece for anyone interested in history, economics, or collecting, and a reminder that sometimes value is not just about price, but about significance, rarity, and the passion of those who seek and preserve these small pieces of the past. Taking this discussion even further, one of the most overlooked aspects of the 2002 Germany 20 euro cent coin with the J Mint mark is how market perception and online hype can dramatically influence what people think a coin is worth compared to its actual verified market value. And this is especially important in today's digital age where videos, thumbnails, and viral posts often claim extreme prices just to attract attention, which can mislead new collectors into believing they are holding a fortune in their hands when in reality the value must always be confirmed through trusted coin dealers, auction results, and collector communities. In fact, experienced numismatists often emphasize that true value comes from documented sales rather than speculation, meaning that if a coin has not been sold for a high price in a real transaction, then those claims should always be questioned. However, this does not reduce the excitement of searching for valuable coins, because the thrill lies in the possibility of discovering something unusual. And with coins like the 2002 J 20 euro cent, that possibility often exists in the form of rare minting errors, experimental strikes, or coins preserved in exceptionally high grades that have avoided circulation entirely. sometimes remaining in original bank rolls or collections for years. Another interesting factor is how global interest in euro coins continues to grow, especially among collectors outside Europe who see these coins as part of a broader international collection, which can slightly increase demand over time, particularly for early year issues like 2002 that marked the beginning of the euro era. Additionally, economic factors such as inflation, metal prices, and collector trends can all influence how coin values change over the years. Although for base metal coins like the 20 euro cent, the collector demand usually matters more than the metal content itself. If you are serious about turning coin collecting into something profitable, the best approach is education and patience, learning how to grade coins accurately, understanding mint marks, keeping track of auction trends, and networking with other collectors, because knowledge is what transforms a casual hobby into a skilled practice. You should also consider documenting your finds, taking clear photos, and even sharing them online to get opinions from experts, as sometimes a second look can reveal details you might have missed. Ultimately, the 2002 Germany 20 euro cent coin with the J mint mark teaches an important lesson that applies to all collecting, which is that value is not always obvious at first glance, and while most examples may remain modest in price, the combination of history, design, condition, and the possibility of rare variations ensures that this coin continues to capture attention, making it a small but meaningful treasure that encourages curiosity, careful observation, and a deeper appreciation for the hidden stories behind everyday objects.